See this vest I have on? I want to thank the elder council for buying this for me. They gave it to me at the Comanche Nation Fair. But you guys know how hot it was that day. I said, put it on. I said, no, it's too hot. It's too hot. I said, but at our Christmas program, I said, I'll wear it. So I'm good for my promise. All right, now.
You see your mom?
Yeah, she's right.
I know everybody, look like everybody's in good spirits and everything.
Doing good.
Which is good. You know, they're trying to recall me and Susan Cochran for exposing some wrongdoings at the tribe. Now, what kind of a committee persons or vice chairman would we be if we seen something going wrong and not say nothing? We would be defeating our purpose on our oath that we gave when they swore us in. And if we didn't say nothing, well, everything would still be going. We'll still be going. We'll be going downhill again. But we stopped it for a while, and hopefully, if we can get all the support, which always comes to you elders, because you guys carry a lot of weight. I learned that back in 2004 when you guys got me elected. I have not done anything wrong. People say that every CBC member has a car, has a vehicle, and gets free gas. That's true just for some of them. Me and this young lady here, we haven't even got a sniff of gas. Not a sniff of gas. Nor do we have a travel vehicle. I'm going on my 7th and a half year now, serving the Comanche people. And I haven't put in for one mile of mileage. Yes, some other CBC members, that's what a lot of people get their spending money, is claiming the mileage. We had some directors 4 or 5 years ago, they would charge mileage from here in town to go out to the complex. That ain't right, you know, we put a stop to that. Different things, you know. Somebody told me at the Indian hospital they heard somebody got thrown in for drunk driving. He said, oh, don't worry about it, tribes will take care of it. Well, that ain't the way you're supposed to spend our tribe's money. That tribe is for 16,000 Comanches. Not certain ones that get thrown in jail. You got to post their bond. You got to pay their lawyer. Now that's wrong, you know. If half this group over here was all got picked up and had to post bond for them and pay their lawyers, and this other half was all in church, well, see, over here we're getting left out. It's not fair. It's not fair the way things are going. We had a meeting Saturday. 3 of our committee people didn't show up. We were just going to put on 27 new Comanches. 27 new Comanches was going to get voted on to be put on the Comanche Road. Now because of the 3 that didn't show up, well, there's no quorum. So these poor kids, or elder, whoever they are, whoever getting on the road, most of them are under 18. Well, they missed out on 2015 for CAT. Missed out on it. So that by them not attending our meeting Saturday, they're not hurting me or Susan. They're hurting them people that didn't get put on that road. always bring up, not to change the subject, but every time I talk to the elder group, I always bring up my grandmother. A lot of you guys know her. Her name is Annie Otopobi. She raised me from 6 months old until I moved out of her house at the age of 25. About the last 8 or 9 years of her life, I would go visit her every day. I just lived probably about a block from her. Every evening I get off of work, I would go visit her. Poor thing, she'd be sitting there, she had a sweater on. You know, a lot of the old Indians like to wear sweaters, you know. Even though it was winter, summertime, it would be cold. She would have a navy blue sweater on or a black sweater. And I would sit down beside her and tell her I love her. And I always look right around here. She would always have white hair coming down on her sweater. And I would sit there and I would remove it. At that time, I had black hair, you know. I wasn't worried about it, you know. But, you know, now I'm 71 now, and I've had white hair for the past 8 or 10 years. But now I've noticed that on my clothes, you know. If I wear a black shirt or something, I'll notice. I'm trying to brush it off and take that white hair off, you know. But I guess that's why I'm so attached to these elders, you know, because I was brought up by an elder. And she always told me to respect my elders. And I tell you what, I tried my best to. Tried my best. And I bet you, if I asked how many people were raised by their grandmother or grandfather, I bet you there'll be at least 15 or 20 hands in there. How many have been raised by their grandfolks? Please raise your hand. See? 3, 5, 6, 8, 10, about 15. So, grandparents, grandma and grandpa, they're hard to beat, I tell you. Hard to beat. I know a lot of you guys have grandkids, granddaughters, grandkids. Me, I have one daughter. I have one grandson. He's 6 years old. I went to his play this morning at Elgin. The kindergarten, first, and second, and third grade was putting on a play. Man, there was a bunch of kids there. That whole auditorium was full. But I only seen about maybe 8 or 10 Indian kids there. 8 or 10 Indian. I thought there'd be more Indian kids there, you know, being Elgin, you know. So, anyway, I see Mary Rutledge over here. We're trying to get the elder group at the right behind Nick's pawn shop. We're trying to get that group a popcorn machine for the bingo players there. I tried to get it done about two months ago, and nothing was ever done. So I talked to our new tribal administrator, which is Jimmy Otterberry. He told me to get 3 bids. Well, he told Marilyn down at the elders, get 3 bids and we'll try to get you guys one. Hopefully we'll get it before Christmas. Hopefully we'll get it before Christmas. And if it don't work out that we don't get it, we don't have enough money, I'm going to personally buy the elders a popcorn machine. That way they'll have popcorn while they're playing. Bingo or whatever playing. So that's my pledge. If they don't get it for you guys, I'll buy it out of my back pocket. I won't go through the tribe. I never had went to the tribe to get anything. Well, I lied now. Back in 1972, my grandmother made me put in for an Indian home in 71 or 72. And I'm still living in that house and have done a lot of repairs on it to keep it up. But I did go through them to get my house. As far as putting in for anything, no, I haven't. Okay, I want to wish you guys a Merry Christmas again and a Happy New Year. And listen, please, please, come support us. Come support us this coming Saturday at 10 o'clock at Washington Hall. We need your support. One of the reasons our CDC didn't have a quorum, number one, they don't want this forensic audit. Forensic audit is to tell everything from A to Z where that money went. One reason. Second reason, like I told the group Saturday, I couldn't give no names, but he's a powwow person. He embezzled $1,300. He said he went on a trip somewhere in Texas. They don't realize it, but when they go on them trips like that, they sent back to the Comanche tribe who went. Well, his name wasn't on there. But they redid it and put his name on top. And he cashed the checks. So we was going to vote on that. And that's another reason they didn't show up. Because they're friends with this powwow person. I ain't got nothing against powwow people at all. Matter of fact, I live about a mile from Taipei Park. I used to walk down to go to the powwows, you know. But anyway, we need your support. If you guys want to protect your children's money, your per cat especially, if you don't want no decrease in the elders payment, we're gonna keep that, try to keep that going. But if they vote us out, a lot of things can happen with your money. There won't be no forensic audit to show where all that money went. Next thing they'll be getting into your per cat, because they can get 10% of your per cat. So, think of your kids, think of your grandkids. Think of your kids. Think of yourself. If y'all want us to keep it going, we're willing to do it for you people and the other 16,000 that's on the road. But if they get us out, you might as well forget it. Because when they vote, if they do vote, it'll be a 3-3 tie. And the chairman gets to break the tie. So just remember, that's all I got to say. I appreciate your time and your trouble. What? Oh, Mary. Excuse me, I forgot. We have a meeting at the public library here in Malden at 6 o'clock. We're willing to talk to you guys and have some more information. Me and Susan and the other CDC member, Jonathan Poway, he'll be there. But be sure to come to that meeting Wednesday. I appreciate your time and trouble again. Thank you.